What's up, guys? Welcome to the weekly Q&A. But before we do that, we're going to talk about a few things that happened today. We're going to talk about Rashad Fenton getting traded. We're going to talk about a cornerback, Trent McDuffie, getting activated from IR. Then we're going to talk about an update from Coach Reed's son, Britt Reed. He got sentenced to prison today. So we're going to talk about all that. Then we're going to do a Q&A hangout. But first, how about those Chiefs? What's up, guys? My name is Cole, and I do daily news about the Kansas City Chiefs. So if you're new, make sure to sub, hit the like button, all that good stuff. I almost said if you're sure, but I don't know what you would be sure about. I mean, you could be sure about this. Today, Rashad Fenton got traded to the Atlanta Falcons. Listen to this, Tom Pelissero. The Falcons are trading a conditional 7th-round pick to the Chiefs for cornerback Rashad Fenton per source. It's a cap clearing move for Kansas City, which saves $1.4 million. Nick Jacobs said that the Chiefs have around, well, this morning they had $3.39 million in cap space. And after this trade, almost have $5 million, around $4.88 million in cap space. So mainly it's a cap clearing move to free up a little bit of additional space for what? I don't know. Maybe something, free agency. I don't know Odell, but hopefully they're going to pick up somebody to help them on the defensive side of the ball would be my guess. And some people are asking, well, what the heck is a conditional round? Like, what does a conditional draft pick mean? Well, basically the Chiefs and the Falcons had to work out a few conditions prior to trading Rashad Fenton. And if he meets those conditions, then they get the draft pick. I don't know what those conditions are. It could be he plays a certain amount of games, a certain amount of snaps, a certain percentage of snaps because of his injury. He came off of shoulder surgery in the offseason, and then he was injured for a couple weeks this season. And so if he meets those conditions, the Chiefs get a 7th-round pick. It's really not bad when you think about this, guys. Rashad Fenton was drafted in 2019. He was traded today, but he was drafted in 2019 in the 6th round. The Chiefs probably were not going to re-sign him based on just how he's been playing, and the rookies that they've drafted and that they believe in and trust and are developing that potentially have a higher upside than Rashad Fenton, Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Joshua Williams. So they flipped a 2019 6th-round draft pick for potentially a 7th-round draft pick almost 3.5 years later. So that's the biggest news. We were all hoping for something else. Well, this was the last trade that was announced. Trent McDuffie getting traded to the Falcons. Now, I want to also talk about this. Now that the trade deadline is over, this is per Field Yates on Twitter. He says this, an important role with the trade deadline now behind us. Every player who was released by his team going forward is now subject to waivers. So previously, it was only players with less than 4 years of service. Some veterans will find new homes via the waiver wire. So everybody is now subject to waivers, okay? Just worth noting, depending on teams that now are going to be releasing players in the future, they have to then clear the waiver wire. So we'll have to see who gets picked up, who gets snagged, all that good stuff. The Chiefs could have some stuff up their sleeve. Now, I know we're disappointed. Some of us are. Why didn't the Chiefs get a defensive end? Why didn't they do something to spruce up their O-line? All they did was trade the Giants for wide receiver Kadarius Toney and then trade away somebody on the defense. We're already a bit thin in the secondary with all the injuries that we've been having. Rashad Fenton was one of them that was injured. Well, that's what we get for now. We only get a glimpse of the full picture. We get a fragment of a broken mirror while the Chiefs staff has the entire mirror. Okay, I know that's kind of corny, but it's just like we only see bits and pieces. We see fragments. I'm sure Brett Veach was calling. It was reported that the Chiefs inquired about Brian Burns. The Chiefs inquired about Josh Allen, the defensive Josh Allen, not the offensive Josh Allen, the QB. But the Chiefs looked into people. I don't think they liked what they heard from those other teams. They were not willing to invest the amount of draft capital that these teams were asking for. When you look at some of the players that were traded today, Bradley Chubb, for example, he went for a 1st-round pick. I don't think the Chiefs are willing to give up that 1st-round pick, whether it's because they're hosting the draft next year in Kansas City. I don't know if that's why, or if it's just because they did not believe that those players were worth that amount of draft capital, especially when the Chiefs are on the trend of continuing to draft well, stay young, and stay cheap, considering some of the players they may have to rework contracts with next year. So that's kind of the update on the trade deadline for the Chiefs. Not really much. Another thing to note is Trent McDuffie today. He was activated from injured reserve. He was activated from IR and in theory fills Rashad Fenton's spot on the roster. So Trent McDuffie should be playing this Sunday. A couple other minor roster moves that happened. Chiefs signed defensive end Azur Kamara today and Daz Newsome to the practice squad. We talked about Daz Newsome in yesterday's video, but it became official today. Daz Newsome, this is off the top of my head, I believe he's a wide receiver. The Bears' former 6th-round pick from last year, has a lot of punt returning experience in college. So we'll have to see if that's why the Chiefs brought him in. Remember, Chris Conley and DeRuse Fountain both just this past week were signed by different teams. I think Chris Conley went to the Bears and DeRuse Fountain went to the Titans, or it was the other way around. Either way, one went to the Titans, one went to the Bears. So the Chiefs had a couple spots to fill, and I guess before the trade deadline, man, they just wanted to fill it up with the receivers. I trust Brett Veach. I trust Andy Reid. They know what they're doing, but they have been moving for a lot of receivers. Now, I liked Azur Kamara. If you guys remember that name, he was formerly with the Cowboys, I believe. He had some splashes in preseason. So they're bringing him back onto the practice squad. I do like that. And then the last thing I want to talk about here before getting into a Q&A, if you're wondering, yes, this is live, but I wanted to touch on a handful of things before hanging out with you guys. Andy Reid's son, Britt Reid, he was formally charged, I believe, or formally sentenced to prison today. I have a little snippet about that. I'll probably do a longer video on this tomorrow. It's a very sensitive subject, but I'm not paid by the Chiefs, so I'm going to go there, and I'm going to talk about it in a video tomorrow. I have nobody to be held accountable to, and these people need to be held accountable for their actions. I don't care if they're a coach, former coach. I don't care if it's Andy Reid's son. You get drunk and you drive, 80 plus miles per hour and you hit parked vehicles, you have to pay the consequences, especially when a 5-year-old girl is thrown into a coma and is still not 100% even to this day. Basically, here's the snippet. We'll dive more into it tomorrow because I want to hang out with you guys. But former Chiefs assistant coach Britt Reid was sentenced to 3 years in prison today as part of a plea agreement in a 2021 DWI charge that left a 5-year-old girl seriously injured. Britt Reid apologized to the family and said he'd take whatever consequences that were heading his way. The family basically said, "We do not accept your apology, and your sentence of 3 years was not nearly long enough." So the family's not satisfied. They wanted him to go away for longer. The girl and her family did show up to court today, and Britt Reid did apologize and get to speak to them for about 5 or 6 minutes to their face, unscripted, spoke from the heart. I wasn't there. I don't have footage of it. If I can find it, I'll try to provide that in tomorrow's video. But yeah, 3 years. So that's ending on kind of a heavy note after talking about trades, Trent McDuffie getting activated from IR, and some roster moves that happened with the Chiefs practice squad. But I wanted to at least bring it up. Yeah, pretty heavy subject. My daughter's 6. This girl, Ariel, is 6 now. She was 5 when it happened. So pretty crazy stuff, man. But that's all that's happening for the most part in Chiefs Kingdom this week. Now, obviously, we play the Titans this Sunday, and we'll talk more about that later in the week. But I wanted to focus today mainly on trade deadline, roster moves, and then I want to get your guys' thoughts on it. So if you're watching, you want to hang out for the Q&A, make sure to leave, and you have a question for me, make sure to put question marks at the beginning of your question so I can find it, because I'm going to have to comb through all these comments. And yeah, we'll get right to it. I believe right at the beginning of the stream, there was a membership from FLDB. So welcome to the Let's Freaking Go tier of the membership, FLDB. I've been hitting you up on Twitter. If you got time, hit me back, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a ton. We see a lot of people in here. We got Fitznutz. We got a lot of legends in here, a lot of OGs. I see Gary in here. We got How About Those Chiefs in here. What's up, dude? Nice red beard. What's up, Juju? Holly's in here. How's it going? What's up, FLDB? How's it going, brother? We got Lego in here. one of the OG mods. RIP Takeoff from the Migos, killed over a game of dice in Houston. That happened. There was a couple other deaths in the NFL that happened. I believe the coach, is it Ron Rivera? I think one of his parents died today. Another coach from a different team died today. There was a lot of crazy stuff that happened today. But yeah, that was pretty sad, man. From what I read, Takeoff was like just the most chill of that group and did not deserve what happened. We have Loesch with the 5 gifted members. Holy smokes.
When it's Grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
I definitely mispronounced your name. LOIOSHO2. Gifted 5 memberships to the channel. That's awesome. That's the first time anybody's ever gifted it. So let's go.
Go get it.
Love that. Thank you for that. That's freaking dope. What up? What up, Aja? Aja?
And when it's Grim, be the Grim Reaper.
Why don't people understand our deadline trade? Yeah, which is fine. It's not really a move that helps us this year, per se. It's more of a move for the future. Andy Reid acknowledged that. I mean, they'll work him in this year. It was just interesting for that to be the primary move before the deadline, as a move for the future. Not necessarily a move to help the weak part of the team, which would be the defense. And not only did they not help the weak part of the team, but they traded away a player from the defense as well. So I think they have more up their sleeve. It might just be a small move via free agency. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's certainly interesting, man. Definitely. I feel like we could have used him as a safety, but trading him to clear space is also good. Yeah, I mean, we have almost $5 million in cap space now. Benny says, who do you think we'll get next? I don't know. There's been a couple players released or about to be released, which is cool. And then, yeah, there will be some veterans that get released from teams that I talked about at the beginning of this video that have to clear waivers. The Chiefs are a little lower on the waiver wire because they placed well last year. So they're one of the last to be able to claim players. But if somebody slips through the cracks that they like, they'll take a swing at them. So yeah, a lot of people are saying Sue. That's been kind of everywhere. We'll have to see. I've heard that he's not wanting to come back. He's done. But honestly, I have no idea. Anybody that Brett Veach and company think can at least raise the floor of the D line, I am very much for. Yeah, I like the Tony acquisition too. So no real complaints there. Yeah, we traded a couple picks for him, but it was the 3rd round compensatory pick, which is basically a 4th round pick that we got. I think it was for the Ryan Poles trade, or the Ryan Poles getting signed to the Bears. So yeah, and then a 6th round pick or a 7th round. I can't remember which one, but I do like the Tony acquisition. I mean, he looks like freaking Dante Hall. Can he stay healthy? I hope so. He'll be a crazy weapon in this offense. What's up, Ari? What up, Jacob? What? What up, what? Trent McDuffie is back. Yup. Just today. Let's go. No, McDuffie's not traded. No. Did I speak wrong? I probably spoke wrong, but definitely Fenton traded. McDuffie activated from IR. I understand saving on cap, but I feel like he was worth more in depth. Yeah. Yeah, very interesting that they traded away Fenton. That's why I'm like, in my head, I wonder, do the Chiefs have something else up their sleeve? Because the Chiefs have already had issues with their secondary staying healthy. So to trade away Rashad Fenton, when he's really, like, let's just say you're like, I like Jalen Watson better than Fenton. I like Joshua Williams better than Fenton. Well, wouldn't you at least want Fenton there for depth purposes in case one of those guys get hurt? Because he knows the system. Yeah, he's been struggling a little bit, but he can play. So, yeah, I am definitely curious about that. Right, where is Fenton even in the conversation? Yeah, he's not in the conversation of CB1. Don't be stingy. We need defense. We do. We do. Is it just me? Or are we going backwards on these trades? The Kadarius Toney trade's not really going backwards if he stays healthy. The Chiefs would have never been able to get that level caliber of a player in the draft. I mean, he was a 20th overall pick last year. The Chiefs the Chiefs grabbed McDuffie in what? He picked 21 in this previous draft. I mean, you gotta trade a lot to get up there. So they got potentially a weapon at a pretty good discount overall, considering he was just the 20th overall pick last year. The McDuffie thing was very interesting for sure. Why does everyone on YouTube think they're a better GM? Yeah, I mean, I basically said you're probably not talking to me, but I've tried to make it clear. I mean, we only see glimpses. We don't see the full picture. In Veach we trust. I try to consistently say that, but at the same time, I'm here to talk about the moves the Chiefs made, and at least weigh in on it. I'm not stressing about it. I am curious, like what that move is going to be, or what the next moves that the coaching staff is going to make. But yeah, I've never, and again, I don't think you're talking to me, William, but I've never claimed to know more. I'm just a fan like you guys, man. That's it. Wonder if we tried to shop CH. I'm sure they've tried to shop a few players. I would assume they tried to shop Ronald Jones, which I forgot to mention in the beginning. He's not going anywhere. So Ronald Jones is here to stay as well. What the heck? I got a Cash App notey. Who's donating to the Cash App? Who did it? Somebody better fess up. Somebody just did. It's normally only one person. Donald? Oh, actually, I don't know. Oh, Fitznut's with the 3-bomb. He said, test. For the 3-bomb. Let's go, dude. Can you see it? Come on, camera. Do your thing. Appreciate you, bro. Dude, and we got people gifting memberships. We have another dono that just came through. I'm going to get to that as soon as I can here. Matthew said Chiefs didn't do much at the trade deadline because of lack of money.
Be the Grim Reaper.
And might see who clears waivers. Yeah, waivers, free agency, and here's the other truth of the matter. The Chiefs are 5-2. I mean, are basically the second seed in the AFC right now in general, first in the AFC West, and they're doing very well. And they were doing well with Trent McDuffie injured and Rashad Fenton injured. Now, of course, they struggled a little bit in their secondary. Brian Cook was even injured. But with Trent McDuffie back, I mean, in theory, you're only going to do better. He's been injured since week 1. He played like 10 snaps or something like that in week 1.
Be the Grim Reaper.
So,
and go get it.
What up, Joey? Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm going to weigh in on that a little bit in tomorrow's video. I'm going to weigh in more on that tomorrow. But, it's pretty light. I mean, the girl... the girl still, she's dealing with a bunch of stuff now. She walks with she has to drag her foot when she walks. She has special glasses now, has to do go to physical, or she went through PT, but now she goes special ed classes, gets super motion sick when driving now, and she didn't before. So she's dealing with stuff she's probably going to deal with the rest of her life. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Yeah, so we got this gifted. How about those Chiefs? What up, Mark? And we had other people gifting. How do I see that? Holly gifted 5 memberships. So, man, I think you guys should be. Does it show who gets gifted? That's fire. And then $10 from DJ Bucks SD. Let me see if I can pull that up. Appreciate the 10-bomb, brother. Just got here. I'm not a happy camper today. Don't really care about Fenton, but Veach is infuriatingly cheap. I was really hoping for Chubb. A couple things about Chubb, which, first off, thanks for the 10, you legend. I don't think the Broncos would have traded Chubb to the Chiefs. I don't think they would have traded him within the division. He went to, where did he go? He went to Miami, right? There was 10 plus trades that happened today, and they're all kind of blending. So, yeah, I don't think the Chiefs, he would have been traded to the Chiefs, and then it was a first-round pick. I don't think the Chiefs would have been willing to do that, sadly. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I was a little surprised the move wasn't made, but Bruce said, how long before Tony plays? Coach Reed in his presser yesterday, I believe it was, said that he may see playing time as soon as this Sunday. Now, it's going to be one of those things where you might not see him much. You may see him in punt returns, perhaps, or just in minor snaps, jet sweeps, bubble screens. I mean, just simple stuff for now. It's going to take him a little bit of time to get into the offense. So, yeah, I mean, Andy Reid said as soon as they can get him in, they will. They're going to meet this week as a staff, and I believe they probably met today or tomorrow at the latest, but they're going to meet him and try to see how they can get him worked in. I'm not really surprised that Fenton is gone, just surprised that it's now, not in the offseason. Yeah, I didn't think Fenton would have gotten extended, but I am surprised he's gone now. Is there a rumor about any veteran DB? Yeah, there is a veteran DB that got released. I'm trying to remember who it was. I was trying to see if I could find it real quick on Twitter, but 10, 5, maybe I cannot. Yeah, someone bring it up in chat if you know who it is. Sydney. Yeah, I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but there are some that are happening for sure. Yeah, Denver isn't going to let Chubb go to another team. Yeah, that's right. Holly, thanks so much for the gifted members as well. So if you guys ended up getting a membership from Holly Gifting and Loesch, the name I can't pronounce, Gifting, I mean, make sure to tell them thank you. That's pretty freaking awesome, man. Pretty awesome. Are there any free agent moment? Honestly, I'm going to have to dive into that, and maybe I'll put that in a video tomorrow because my mind's not there. I'm not sure who's there at the moment because my mind was on trades, and I'm not really sure who's left. And then more will be coming with releases that happen, so definitely interested in that. What's up, Terry? I don't know. They could, I guess, try to get Odell. I mean, but gosh, I would really hope, since they got Tony, they got a wide receiver that's going to be here for years on a cheap deal that has a lot of upside. I would hope they, look on the defensive side of the ball. But again, I'm not Veach, so maybe they will. Love your content, bro. Thank you, and keep it up. Yo, the Nihilist. Dude, I'm butchering names all day today, but appreciate that a ton. Glad you enjoyed. It was showing up in the chat. Yeah, I was trying to go back and look, but I couldn't see. So that's awesome, Holly. Thank you. Do you believe 12.5 in the game Sunday seems awfully high? That's pretty high. Yeah, or negative 12.5. I haven't even really looked into it, but yeah, that seems pretty freaking high. That's pretty high. Even though the Chiefs are consistently top 5 team, why do you think we can't trade for top players? Yeah, the city thing could play into it a little bit. The Midwest, KCMO, it's a smaller market in the sense of like it's not LA, it's not Dallas, it's not New York, it's not Las Vegas, it's not California. It's not a big splash nightlife city by any means. But if people want to come and compete and win, they know they can come to Kansas City for a chance at that now. Maybe it's like the Patriots route, right? Like they don't want to pay their players. They want to stay competitive for years to come, and make the most of just the entire tenure of Patrick Mahomes' career. I understand at times you're going to have to take big swings. Let's just see what they do this offseason because Frank Clark, Chris Jones, Juan Thornhill, McCole Hart, like there's a bunch of guys like on a contract year or their contracts need reworked for the future. So there's a lot of moves there that I'll be curious to see what happens. DJ with the 2-bomb. Denver is a trash pile. They they reign fire sale territory. Yeah, they are. They're in fire sale territory. You're right. Yeah, they found somebody, obviously not the Chiefs. I think the last thing they want to do is make the Chiefs even better. I think Patrick Mahomes is undefeated against the Broncos. But, yeah, you love it. Yeah, D Ford, we ain't. Nah. Yeah, thank you, Sidney Jones. That's who it is. Yeah. Where's Eric Berry? Eric Berry said last year he hasn't officially retired and isn't going to rule it out. But it would have to kind of be the right thing for him to return, and he'd have to be ready. I think he basically is retiring, but he's not officially retiring. I don't know if he's healthy. Ops with the 5. I was hoping to wake up today and see the Chiefs traded for Josh Allen or Brian Burns. I will say this. They inquired about both of them. I just don't think they were willing to give up the capital that was being asked for them. Brian Burns is staying in Carolina. Josh Allen, I think he's staying too. Josh Allen didn't get traded, did he? I don't think he did. I think neither of those guys left. Yeah, I don't think either of those guys got traded. So, it's crazy, huh? Malcolm Butler's still available. Yeah, he's a little bit older, but I'm not opposed. Again, it's like, here's my thing. If they are willing to trade Rashad Fenton away, they do free up $1.4 whatever million in cap space. They probably weren't going to extend him or sign him to another deal in the offseason anyway. So they free up cap space, but in the near future, like in the now, you give up valuable depth, a depth piece that knows the playbook. He knows Spags' scheme. He's the most tenured cornerback on the team. I think even more. He's been there longer than L'Jarius Sneed. Yeah, L'Jarius Sneed draft year. Or, hold on. Maybe the same year. No. Fenton was drafted in 2019. Sneed was drafted in 2020. So that was the most tenured cornerback on the team they got rid of. So my question is, if you're going to do that, okay, to free up cap space, but is depth coming? I mean, do you really want Chris Lamons or DiCaprio Bootle in there? You know, if Joshua Williams or Jalen Watson or Sneed or Trent McDuffie get hurt? I mean, is that who you want in there? I wouldn't think so, but, you know, who am I? Raiders suck. What's up, Bladen? Oh, yes, sir. Who is starting at QB? Yeah, I think last I checked, and I didn't look into this a ton because I was focused on the trade stuff today, but I think it was still a toss-up on who was starting on Sunday. Pretty sure. Between Malik. Nah, Billy. Clyde still has a couple years left in his contract. I don't think they'll cut him. Yeah. The Sea Chickens. That's right, Dave. Few vets unsigned out there who might want a ring. Yeah, they may have somebody in mind already. Yeah, they didn't address the need of pass rusher via free agency. Didn't address it with a trade. Now, they inquired. It was reported. They inquired. I don't know. They must not have liked what they would have had to give up for it. So, I mean, in theory, you get Frank Clark back, right? And he was starting to find a rhythm. His best game was against the 49ers. Okay, then he got suspended for 2 weeks. You've got George Karlaftis, who he leads the NFL for rookies in QB pressures. And I know he hasn't gotten home a bunch, but he's getting better. Spags said in a recent presser, they're putting Karlaftis all over the place, just trying to see where he might excel and just trying to get experience under his belt, and believe he's going to settle into a rhythm in the second half of the season. There is some upside there. Now, Turk Wharton tore his ACL. You've got Taylor Stallworth called up in the meantime. I would still think they would like to strengthen the line a little bit, but, man, I don't know. Let's curb stomp the Titans, said David. Yes, sir. Dez with the 10 bomb. I think money had to do with it. Yeah, 2 Allen and Burns have 1 year left and would have to pay them rather than draft first. I think Burns, you had this year, next year, and then I think his 5th year option, but that still would have been a little bit expensive. But, yeah, if you can land somebody solid in the draft, 4 or 5 years cheap. And that's another reason, Dez, thanks for the 10 bomb. But yeah, the team's 5-2. It's not like, they're, really, really struggling. But obviously a team as good as the Chiefs, all the strengths that they have on offense, and they do have some strengths on defense. I mean, Chris Jones, their linebacker unit, great. I mean, the safeties, I think, are doing a decent job. And the cornerbacks are going to get strength back with McDuffie returning. But even with all that, you would think that they would have made a move. Now, Didn't have to. They inquired. They didn't like it. Veach is sticking to his guns. He's been doing it. What's up, Ray? Let's freaking go. Appreciate that, man. Oh, man. Eric Berry, Justin Houston, Derek Johnson. Come on now. Man, oh, man. Imagine we had them back in their prime right now. Not expecting any moment a notification to pop up saying cheap. Well, I wasn't. What's up, Integrity? I wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting the Chiefs to really even pop up for the trade deadline, and there they were trading away Rashad Fenton. I found that interesting. Yeah, Malcolm Butler's one. How old is Malcolm Butler now? He's got to be in his 30s. 32. He'll be 33 in March. Yeah, that's not out of the realm of possibilities. What's up, Ray? You want Kareem back? Yeah, that's definitely not happening, especially with the trade deadline gone, but I do miss him. Potentially coming back, Eric Berry. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. Yeah, Allen wasn't traded. Okay. Yeah, so Josh Allen wasn't traded. Brian Burns wasn't traded. If you're a pro football player and you'd rather play in Miami or New York City than KC, then you don't deserve to play here. Yeah. Yeah. It depends on the individual situation too. Some of them, I don't know. Maybe they don't care about a ring. Now, Miami's doing pretty well, somewhat, and they just got Bradley Chubb, Tyreek Hill's balling out, Jalen Waddle's balling out. I think the highest graded player in week 8, now Mahomes was on a bye week, but the highest graded player in week 8 was Tua Tagovailoa. So, I mean, hats off to him. We troll a lot on this channel, but hats off, man. You got to give credit where credit is due. Did you notice? Yeah. Hines went to the Bills. Yep. Yeah, that was one of the last ones right before Fenton was announced. So the Bills they took another swing at a running back, and I mean, that's kind of the weak link of their offense. I was grateful they didn't get Kareem Hunt, but that was a good pickup for them. That's high speed. They always play us well. Guess since Patrick has been our starter, we only have beat the Titans one time. Let's go Chiefs and turn that stat around. Yeah, let's do it. We beat them when it matters. Not every year, but recently in the postseason. Do you think Spag's job will survive another year? Yeah. Yeah, I think he's safe. I think he has a couple years left on his contract. I don't think he's going anywhere, personally. I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but, when you make it to 4 AFC championships in a row, I understand the defense isn't the strength of the team, but they've done well enough to make it to the conference championship 4 years in a row, 2 Super Bowls, won one. Kind of hard to let go of Spags. Now, is it out of the realm of possibilities? No, I just don't think so. I would think we'd see a change at OC before Spags, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I think he's available. But I am not brushed up on free agency right now. I'll do that, though, this week before the Friday live stream, and maybe I'll talk about it even in a video before then for sure. You actually like the confidence the Chiefs have in their young DBs? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs' defense average age is like something crazy, like 24.7 years old. Pretty nuts, huh? Oh, gosh. No. Bro, Antonio Brown he's crazy, dude. We don't need that guy here. He's crazy. Literally not of sound mind. Homie's crazy, bro. Dana is back and healthy, according to Coach Reed. It's not official, but in his presser this week, in his presser last week, he said after the bye week, you should see Trent McDuffie back, Dana back, and Rashad Fenton back, all healthy and ready to go. Well, obviously, Fenton's gone, but per Andy Reid last week, Dana, McDuffie should be good to go this Sunday. Hope we have the cap room. Yeah, anybody they want to extend next year, they're going to make that happen. Is it Snead? Is it Juju? What's McColl's situation look like? Is Tony stepping into McColl's role? Chris Jones, are they going to extend him because his cap hit next year on his contract, guys, is like $25 million, Chris Jones. So what are they going to do? These are good questions. I ain't going to lie. I really wanted us to get Odell. Well, it's still not out of the realm of possibility. He's not going to be cleared to play until mid-December, dude. So that's 6 weeks away. It could still happen. he would basically be joining a team to help them in the postseason. Yeah. I think people need to temper expectations on rookies. Yeah. Getting a little annoyed at telling people that CH has accounted for more TDs than everyone on the team. Yeah, he's I think right now CEH is tied or 1 TD away from his career TD record. So whatever he has right now, he's already tied after week 7 for his career season high record. I don't think that's why I'm like, CH isn't an issue. I didn't think he would get traded. He's still going to get plenty of reps. I know Pacheco got the nod over CEH, but Coach Reed said in his presser yesterday that the reason why, I mean, okay, take things coaches say in the presser with a grain of salt, right? But he said they were trying to figure out a way to get Pacheco more touches, and so last game they put him in as RB1 to give him more than 10 touches. He barely got more than 10, barely got more than CEH, and 3 or 4 of those reps or snaps were at the end of the game in garbage time. So, I mean, CEH, I've been happy with the guy. He's struggled a little bit here and there, but he's had multiple games, 100+ yards from scrimmage. Yeah, you said he's leading the team in TDs aside from Kelsey. 3rd most total yards on the team, was 2nd before Juju went off. Yeah, so I'm not unhappy with CH by any means. They're going to sign Odell and a CB. All right. The Jags didn't like our offer for Allen. Yeah. I mean, we called. Yeah, Sue's available. We'll see about that. But I mean, if they did all that, let's go then. Good question. You think the Chubb trade for Edmonds will have any impact on our upcoming Broncos matchups? I mean, maybe. He's going to have we don't play the Broncos for a little while still, so he's going to have some time. So, what was the full extent of that trade? Bradley Chubb trade. Yeah. So, Denver traded Chubb and a 2025 5th rounder, and Miami traded a 2023 1st round pick, a 2024 4th round pick, and then Chase Edmonds. So, yeah, it could impact the matchup a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be like make or break. I would be surprised. Yeah, thank you, Lego. So many fans don't understand Spags put a 6th round on an island when he should have gotten safety help against elite wide receivers like Adams. Once he got help, things were okay. Yeah, and that was just a couple times where Spags blitzed, and unfortunately, both times in those situations, in particular that the rookie, I don't remember what, my games are blending. Josh Allen, it's the game against the Bills. Josh Allen put up 2 TDs against the blitz with, I think it was Joshua Williams in coverage, because that game Rashad Fenton was out. But yeah, those were both on blitzes that L'Jarius Sneed blitzed on. One, it was Sneed and Bolton. The other one was Sneed and Justin Reed. So yeah, they had success on the blitzes, but on those 2, they gave up 2 TDs. So high risk, high reward, certainly. Yeah. Some people just want to make a move just because of media validation. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see that. I mean, I like the idea of making a move, even if it was a small one, but they may not be done. Mainly just for the D-line. That's why Spags is having to blitz, can't get home with 4. Really struggling with that. Juju said, play Rojo. GC said, why didn't we trade Rojo? I bet teams called and said, who do you guys got available to potentially trade? And they listed off some players, and we're like, yeah, we don't want that. What else you got? So that's not really a dig at Rojo, but he's on a really cheap deal, and they may have, he's asking to be released on Twitter. Teams may be like, let's not trade for him. Chiefs might end up releasing him anyway. But here's the truth of the matter. The Chiefs may, in fact, just really want him. They're just holding on to him. He's a very valuable depth piece, man, of great running back. has been in the system long enough now. He knows it. He understands it. And, dude, CEH, McKinnon, all have dealt with injuries multiple times over the past few years. One of them get injured, he's coming in. Rojo will be in there. So I think Rojo just has to be a little bit patient. Unfortunately, I know he doesn't want to be. He hasn't suited up at all, and it's week 8 or week 9 now, because week 8 was a bye week. So yeah, I don't think they could have got much out of Rojo. Big brother talking about Tony gonna take McColl's spot, bro, unless we get no Odell. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about it a little bit. If Tony takes McColl's spot, it's not this year. It's more of a move for the future, because McCole Hardman could get offered a pretty decent-sized contract next year by another team. I mean, he is a good receiver. He had 700 yards plus from scrimmage last year. He's doing well this year. He just scored 3 TDs. I know they were all on jet sweeps, but he just scored 3 TDs in one game. He's a solid player, a high-character player. He's not in trouble. He's not doing stupid stuff. So if he takes McColl's spot, it's not this year. It's not this year. It's more the fact that Tony could do a lot of similar things. Not everything. Some things Tony could do better. Some things McColl, has a strength on. He's a little bit faster. He's been here longer, knows the system, blah, blah, blah. But McColl's going to be expensive, and Tony is on his rookie deal still. The Chiefs get him this year, the rest of this year, and like the next 2 for $5 million. It's like dirt. I don't know. Is he a free agent? I don't know that we need a receiver. I think he's available though. Wolfman, what's up? Clark Hunt wanted to keep. Yeah, I mean that's what was kind of joked about. With Kansas City, the draft being in KC next year. Brett Veach jokingly said Clark Hunt said I can make some moves. I just can't give away our first round pick. He was tongue in cheek, but he probably was serious. So I can see that. Thanks for the 2-bomb, brother. Appreciate that, Wolfman. What's up, Chad? How you doing, bro? Spags isn't the problem. He's been given mostly rookies. Yeah. There's more coaches on defense than the DC, right? But I like Joe Cullen coming in there with the D-line. I think he's doing some good things for the D-line. Well, time will tell further down the season, but yeah, I like this. Jimmy says, we're not a desperate team. We've been in worse situations in recent years. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. What's up, Huckleberry? How you doing, brother? See you in there. How do you let someone go 97 yards in 1 minute? Oh, I don't even know what we're talking about. Now, that's more understandable as long as we don't release McCall. I'm cool. I don't think he's going anywhere this season, man. There's no need. No need at all. How's your day? What's up, Danny? How's your day going, Cole? And do you think Tony will be putting more use than he was with the Giants? What's up, man? Last year with the Giants, I don't know how many snaps he had, but he was kind of used all over the place. Used in Wildcat, used on quick screens, reverses, was throwing passes, throwing some deep balls. This year he's just been injured. In theory, that's what has been said. Some people say, well, he wasn't injured. Well, the Giants staff said he was injured. So I'm just going to say he was injured. He played 2 games, and then, like Trent McDuffie, was injured the rest of the season thus far. He played I think he had the ball 4 times or something. 2 runs and 2 catches for not much. But yeah, I think Tony has the potential in this offense to do great things. Andy Reid is very good at scheming people open, using individual players' strengths and incorporating them into the scheme. So I have no real fear about that. I'm not sure how much Tony will get involved this year. They'll slowly ramp him up, but it's going to be, slowly over time. Coach Reid said in his presser yesterday, I'm not going to rush Tony out there to do anything he's not comfortable with doing, and vice versa. Even if he feels, basically he was saying, even if he feels comfortable, but I'm not comfortable with it, I still won't put him out there. And you know how Andy Reid likes to take his time. Pacheco will be the man by week 11. All right, let's go then. Would you rather have Frank Clark out for this game or Willie Gay? Frank Clark. So, yeah, Frank Clark will be out this Sunday, next week as well, and will return, week 11 against the Chargers. I think losing Willie Gay, I mean, again, we haven't lost Frank Clark yet, meaning we'll see how it goes, but in theory, the loss of Willie Gay when he was suspended is a greater impact on the defense than the loss of Frank Clark. Now, Frank Clark only played a half recently. Remember, he played the first half. I can't remember what week it was, but he was sick the second half. So it's a bummer Frank Clark's gone, but I don't think it's the end of the world, and he'll be back soon. Yeah, he is coming back, so that'll help. I like that. I heard that Clark told Veach, yeah, I mean, Veach said that in a presser. He said it, and then everybody laughed. I think Clark was serious, but if they came across the right deal, I don't think you'd be like, no, we got to save it because it's in Kansas City kind of a thing. Joshua Williams. Yes, sir. What's up, Sean? How's it going, brother? Yeah, facts. Chiefs need Rojo going into these games. Yeah, I mean, he's a very valuable depth piece. Broncos couldn't impact my colon. Oh, man. What's up, man? Maybe. Maybe on OBJ. We'll have to see. He's not going to be cleared to play till mid-December. Too old, but for half a season, sure. Hunter with the membership. Let's go, dude. Membership's going crazy in this stream. People gifting. We've had like 12 or 13 memberships in this stream, man. Y'all are going nuts. Yeah, Sue has got to be 35. He'll be 36 in January. Sheesh. We're so deep at running back. Yeah, I'm not super worried about the running back position. I mean, we struggle in the run game, but I don't always think it's the running back. I think it's a combo of a few things. Play calling, O-line. I know the O-line's pretty good, and we've shown that we can run, dude. Against the Bucs, we put up how many rushing yards, y'all? A lot. 100 and I don't even know. It was 150 plus, I think. It was a lot. Bro put a rookie on Diggs. Yeah. They're putting rookies on everybody because that's who they had. So, Devontae Adams, rookie. I mean, who's the other guy with the Bills that always scorches us? Davis. Gabe Davis. Yeah, Rojo has no real trade value. You right. If we release Rojo, we may have $7 million in the bank. So Rojo was signed for like $1.5 million, and half of that was guaranteed. With this, and the dead cap was like $750,000. So I don't know how much of that we get back. It's not the full thing. 500 in the chat. Oh, wow, really? Dude, let's go. 472. Appreciate y'all. I don't even look at the number anymore. But, dude, appreciate y'all hanging out. Let's go. I'll definitely subscribe if you do it. Oh, what's Huck doing? What's he saying? What are you doing? Any chance? Yeah, that's not impossible. That's not impossible at all. They brought up Stallworth. They just signed Azur Kamara. He's a defensive end, though. It's not out of the realm of possibility, and I like that idea because obviously Danny Shelton is a good run stuffing giant refrigerator of a man, and we're going to be facing against Derrick Henry. Somebody's saying to check Cash App. Daniel Alexander, bro, with the 25 bomb on Cash App. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. Crazy, man. Thanks for the 25 bomb, my guy. Appreciate that, brother. Sue may be old, but if he lost 17 games last year, yeah, I would think so. Does he want to play? Does anybody know? Guys, is he reading from his chat? Yep, I am. Titans are the second seed right now because of conference record, but who did they kick down to add Tony to the 53? Tony filled, from what I understand, they didn't have to move anybody. Tony kind of slid in and filled Frank Clark's spot because he's suspended. So they didn't really have to do anything there. Rashad Fenton got released, or traded, sorry, and then Trent McDuffie today got activated from IR, and he's going to, I mean, this is just like in my head, he's going to fill Rashad Fenton's spot. So we're chilling right now, but when Frank Clark comes back, yeah, we'll have to see what they do. They're going to have to make some moves a little bit. What is Waffle? What are we saying? What's Waffle saying? Nope. I'm not biting on this stream about Justin Ross. There's no way. I know you're trolling. Use the word gradual, which means you won't see him much. I like that. There we go. Jimmy Freckles with the freaking Batman logo and the English lessons. I like that. Gradual. Dig that. Yeah, ramp up period. Gradual. Facts. Veach has been aggressive with them picks. Wonder if he kicks the tires on Alan Burns if Hunt doesn't want. Yeah, maybe. He's been aggressive at times, but I'm not sure that they liked the results of how aggressive that they've been at times. Frank Clark, Orlando. I mean, those are the two big ones. Tooney, but they didn't try to. I mean, that wasn't a lot of picks, I don't think, for him. Mainly picked up his contract, but yeah, because Tooney was Tooney a free agent signing? I don't think so. They had to trade him. I'm a bit hazy actually on Tooney and what they did there, but yeah, it would be interesting. It'd be interesting if that did play a role with the Chiefs, with the draft being in Kansas City. Very interesting indeed. We get Clark for the Chargers game. Yep. Why do you always stream when I'm working, and why is the answer that I'm always at work? Justin, I don't know, man. It's probably because I always stream at the same time. So Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Central, Friday afternoon, 2 p.m. Central. You must be working during those times both every week. Thanks for the membership, Hunter. Appreciate you, brother. Chiefs were not aggressive when they could have been. Yeah, they could have been. You know, pros and cons to everything, right? So everyone around us is making big moves, spending a lot of money. You know, the Chiefs are being methodical. They're being strategic. Pros and cons. I mean, they're putting a lot of faith. They're putting a lot of trust in the rookies and the youth of the organization. And they have Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. So that counts too. Media was pumping Burrow up, and yikes. Yeah, that was a bad game. You guys see that game last night? That was last night, right? Yeah. Sheesh. Well, what if Jones gets hurt? Great question. Hope he doesn't get hurt because he's our D-line. Pass rush is the biggest problem on D. Run D is great. Run D has struggled, actually. They started out hot, but they've definitely struggled the past few games. Teams have been able to just do whatever they wanted on the ground, and I don't know if that's just because Spags is like, I don't really care if y'all want to run on us because we're just not going to give up the big play. I don't really know the thought there. Sorry, guys. I got an itch right on my mustache. And, yeah, so, but you say in losses this year we give up 22, and wins we give up 25.6. We really love giving up garbage time. Yeah, I mean, part of that is like we've dropped 340 bombs this year already. So when you're up that much, yeah, the garbage time TDs do add up a little bit. You can't stand the delay run on third down. The next Zoom call, Sean, I'm going to post, so it's November 1st. I'll post a couple comments probably tomorrow or the next day saying, hey guys, when would be a good week to do the members only Zoom call and the members only live stream. And we'll see if we want to do it pre-game again like we did last month, and then we'll get it scheduled. Vici man is a boss. Let's go, dude. What's up, Night Hunter? I think it takes capital and people with trade value to go after the guys we need to help us. Well, we have the personnel, our capital's not so big. Yeah. A lot of players wrapped up in some contracts right now. Tooney. I mean, Orlando Brown Jr., he's franchise tagged, but that's like 16 point something million. Mahomes, Chris Jones. You know, Justin Reed's not a big one, but he's got him, MVS. There's more that I'm spacing right now, but Frank Clark. So, yeah, quite a bit. Danny with the 2-bomb. Sue, sad excuse for a human being. Yeah, people have said that, and I think he's had some dirty plays in his career, if I remember right. But But then said, check the Cash App. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for the 20 bomb and the 2. Let's go. Nick Bolton's going to have a day on Sunday. I like that. I like that a lot. Henry had a lot of work this past Sunday. Yeah, I think he rushed over 200 yards. Almost positive. If I look up Derrick Henry's stats for the year. Yeah, Derrick Henry has 800 rushing yards this year. Last week, he had 219 rushing yards for 2 TDs, the longest of 41, averaged 6.8 yards per rush. So, holy smokes, that guy can run. Is there another option for pass rushers? I mean, the best options right now, since we missed the trade deadline, is probably what we have. You know, can the next man step up? Can Malik Herring step up? Can Joshua Kando step up? Can Can George Karlaftis, continue to get better and improve quickly? Can Frank Clark look as good as he did against the 49ers? Mike Dana is coming back healthy, who's been struggling almost all season with this calf injury. That's going to help. That's probably the best we have right now. I'm sure there's a couple free agent options. I don't know if those options are going to be any better, than what the Chiefs have now. The trade is crazy. Yeah, we need more help on D. Yeah, crazy, huh? Talking about Bradley Chubb, that was a crazy trade, actually. Yeah, okay, Tooney was a free agent signing. Yeah. Tooney was a free agent signing. We traded for Orlando Brown, drafted Creed, drafted Trey Smith, drafted Niang. A lot of moves there. Are you a Quaker? No, sir. Sue wants $8 million for a half season. The snaps and still force. Dang, $8 million. I'm sure the Chiefs can make that happen if they really wanted it. I think Tony's more of a future project. Yeah, the Chiefs don't really need him to make a crazy impact this year. I mean, the offense leads the league in points per game. They lead the league in touchdown percentage in the red zone. They lead the league in first downs. I mean, if they don't lead the league in all the things I just said, they're number 2. And the Bills are the first. I think Patrick Mahomes leads the league in passing TDs, leads the league in passer rating, leads the league in passing yards. So the Chiefs are fine on offense. I mean, they're freaking going off. They're going crazy. What's up, man? What's up, Magic? What do you think about a wide receiver room? Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of touched on that just now. I like our wide receiver room. I covered this in my video last night, I believe, that I dropped. Patrick Mahomes' stats this year. I think I had some math a little bit wrong in it. Someone corrected me in the comments. I'll have to go back and see where I messed up. But basically, Patrick Mahomes' stats this year in the first 7 weeks are almost identical to the first 7 weeks in 2018, which was his league MVP season. This is without Tyreek Hill. Okay, this is with a brand new receiving core minus McCole Hardman, basically, and Travis Kelce, of course. This is, with the league figuring out Mahomes, him being broken, all that stuff. They're doing fine. They're only going to get better. So Juju's had a couple really good games. MVS started coming in to his own, especially on some deep passes. So they're only meshing more, building rapport, and in my opinion, only have the potential to go up as long as they just stay healthy in the second half of the season. KC's not what's up, Paulo? He's not a desperate team for a desperate move, saving picks to do what Veach does best, draft. Yep. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like when you're 5-2, you're second or so. Someone said the Titans are second in the AFC or in the AFC, so third. Okay, you're third in the AFC, first in the AFC West, and you lead the league in all the stuff that we're talking about, and we're doing pretty well. I mean, we've beat teams pretty convincingly. The Bucks, the 49ers. Some of them we scraped by. That was a scary win against the Raiders. Scary win against the Chargers. We lost to the Bills by 4. Completely folded like a lawn chair to the Colts. Took an implosion on all sides of the ball. That team is a mess right now. But for the most part, man, the Chiefs, whooped the Cardinals, dropping 40 bombs left and right. They're doing good. Can we take Joe Burrow out of the convo? What convo is that? You're all good, Jordan? All good, brother. Happy Halloween, man. Hope you guys had a good time. Dude, last night we were handing out candy for a minute, like for a little bit, and then we went trick-or-treating with our kids. And this guy comes up, and he's like looking at me funny, and I was like, okay, yeah. What's up, dude? He's like, bro. He's like, I watch your YouTube. I'm subbed to you on YouTube. I watch it like every day. So I made a tweet about it, and then he commented on it. I guess he follows me on Twitter as well. I made a joke like he recognized me and now he knows where I live. He's like, oh, I already forgot where you live. It was a maze. So yeah, that was kind of funny. Dude, I subbed you on YouTube. Who's gonna win the big game this year? What's up, Ernie? We'll see. Obviously, there's a few teams favored. I think the Eagles right now are the favorites in the NFC. The Dallas Cowboys aren't out of the picture there. The Giants are actually looking pretty good. I mean, the Jets, I don't think they have a pretty good record, but I don't know. If I had to pick one team, I would pick the Eagles from the NFC right now, and then probably flip a coin between Chiefs and the Bills. Obviously, I'm a Chiefs fan, and I'm biased, and the Chiefs have beat the Bills in the postseason the last 2 years in a row, so I'm going to roll with the Chiefs there, but, at the end of the day, if the Bills end up making it, hats off. Hopefully they can win it. Imagine being a Bills fan in this sense. Imagine your team going to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row, and they lose all 4. I made my voice crack. It's just stress to think about it. Bend, don't break. Yep, facts. What, Eric? What's up, man? I don't say trade. You hit it, Cole. We can defend. We can run defend when we want. Spags sometimes just don't care if they run on us. Yeah, it's probably more intentional than I think it is, but good Lord, sometimes, especially early in the games when teams are running on us for 7 yards, 8 yards, 9 yards per run. I'm like, oh my gosh, can we do something? They get bossed around a little bit when teams are coming out with an extra lineman or multiple tight ends, but Willie Gay was also gone for a lot of those games. Spags is like kind of a lunatic in this sense. He's always switching it up. I know he likes to play man because they're blitzing and doing different stuff. As long as Spags is just utilizing the guys to their strength, I don't really care. Keep mixing it up. Keep the QB guessing. Fake who's blitzing. Just Spags does this Spagsy stuff, man. And it works a lot of times, but sometimes it does bite you a little bit. They should have traded Hardman and Clark. For who? I guess in theory, hey, cool. I like the idea depending on who we get, but Hardman's a valuable piece on the offense, and Frank Clark is what he is. He's been looking better this season. His best game was against the 49ers before getting suspended, so we're 5-2, don't need to make a big move. Yeah, I wasn't expecting even a big move on the D-line. Maybe a trade for a veteran guy on the line, and you're just giving up a late round pick or something. That's kind of in my head where I thought they may go. I didn't just think they were going to trade Rashad Fenton away and that was it. You know what? I'm actually going to check. I'm on Twitter right here. I'm just going to make sure nothing else has happened. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. I know the trade deadline's done. I just want to make sure, though. Yeah, I think it's okay for now. Got to keep Derek under 100. That would be nice. Derrick Henry, yeah. I just say stuff sometimes. Trade Frank. Well, it's done now. Trade deadline's passed, so he ain't going nowhere. So do we get Clark? We get Clark the week of the Chargers. So he's gone this week against the Titans. Next week against, do we play the Jags? I think we play the Jags, guys. Let me know if I'm wrong. And then week 11, we play the Chargers. He's back. He back. Free agents are not in football shape. What's up, Gary? Just depends on who, but yeah, it's definitely hit or miss. Now, if you're going to bring in a free agent for the D-line, I will say this. Wouldn't be the end of the world because Spags rotates these guys in and out so often. You could ramp them up over a few weeks, and maybe they would come into their own fully by the postseason. Can we kidnap Melvin Ingram? We could try. That is one big man. We could try, though. Malik Willis threw for 55 yards. Play the run versus the Titans. Yeah, they don't. Last I checked, they're unsure. They're unsure who's starting on Sunday. Now, I'll dig into that this week. Bye. I'll dig into that this week, though. We get up early versus Tennessee, and they'll have to take the ball out of King Henry's hands. Yeah, that's facts. We get Clark on week 11. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Matthews got him. Stack the box versus Henry and Gamble with our secondary, or does Spags just hope the blitz gets tackles? Ooh. I would expect them to do a kind of a combo. If the Chiefs get up early, yeah, just what we were talking about. I mean, they're not going to be able to run it down our throat. So that's my hope. I hope the Chiefs on their first 2 to 3 drives can get 14, 17 points up and just really force the Titans to try to move that ball. So I would assume it's a mix of both, man. This offseason, Veach should focus on D-line and O-line. Well, Omar, I agree to some extent, but like, I'm just thinking wide receiver. There's only 2. Well, I guess there's 3 now with Tony. So let me hold that back. I mean, we have Sky Moore, MVS, and Tony that are returning for wide receiver. Yeah, linebacker's pretty good. DB, yeah, we have a lot of young DBs. Everybody's returning next year. But yeah, D-line, Frank Clark could be gone. Chris Jones, we'll see what they do with him. There's a potential out there. They could trade him. They could extend him. They could just let that cap hit and see. And then O-line, yeah. What the heck is Orlando Brown Jr.? What's that situation going to look like? They're going to get a deal done? They're going to tag him again, try to trade him? They're going to draft a left tackle? I mean, you're going to have to put in hella capital. If the Chiefs draft a left tackle next year in the draft, I could understand why they've literally made no moves before the trade deadline. They're trying to save their capital. I mean, they traded for Tony, but we'll just see. There's the right tackle situation as well. Like, what's Lucas Niang look like? Is he going to come back this season? Even if he's put on IR for the rest of this season, is he even going to look the same next year with that injury? You know, good point, and led me to a lot of thoughts. We need to build our team to beat the Bills. I mean, a lot of teams have just been building their team to beat us, and I think you play the Bills 10 times and it could go 5-5. I mean, I think the teams are that close. So, I mean, we're right there. It was 20-24. Mahomes had the opportunity to be able to drive the ball down the field and win the game. Got fooled, threw that pick. He was throwing it to Sky. Probably should have just thrown it into the dirt. It is what it is. But that was a close game. Fenton was a loudmouth and penalty flag magnet. I mean, you guys remember when he was fighting, him and Mahomes got into an argument in training camp? You guys remember that? Maybe Mahomes like, trade that guy. They're like, yes, sir. Just kidding. Lego said, hit that like button. I appreciate that. That does help. Love our young boys. McDuffie will ball out too. Yeah, Todd, I just hope McDuffie stays healthy. It's just been some unfortunate injuries for him. He got injured a little bit in OTAs. He got a concussion in preseason. And then, yeah, the hamstring injury put on IR. It's been a string of bad luck, certainly. Billy, what's up, dude? I'm more worried when the Chiefs play a bad team like the Titans than a good one like the Niners. I don't know that the Titans are bad. They're probably not as good as the Niners, though. We should be 6-1. Yeah. Yeah, that loss that's a bad one, man. There's no sugarcoating that. Picture Andy Reid fiercely scribbling plays out while twisting his mustache when they got Tony. Talk about fit for his scheme. Yeah, that's facts, Kurt. That is facts. What were your girls' costumes? They were both like princesses. The youngest was Elsa, and then my oldest she wore like a princess costume with like a unicorn headband. She picked it out. I just let her do it. Point of view, it's the Chiefs bye week. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad the trade deadline honestly was this weekend because it gave us something to talk about. Tony, that happened. Then today, it was kind of a fun day. I think next year I'll go live on the trade. This is my first season covering the Chiefs on this channel. I'm learning some things. Next year on the trade deadline, I'm just going to go live, and we'll just react to all of the trades that happen. And then, if the Chiefs make a move, then freaking great. There'll be some days throughout the seasons where I'll just go live, and today would be one of them. Yeah, he's been solid, not spectacular, right? Chargers suck. Cool with anyone winning except the Bills. All right, deal. I like that. Hey, man, the Saints spanked the Raiders. I don't know what the context of the Saints getting brought up is, but holy smokes, 24-0 against the Raiders. Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes' stats are near identical going into this week. Yeah, Mahomes has one more TD, one less interception. Yeah, he's like a higher passer rating by like 3 or 4 points for what that's worth. Difference of 3 or less in both attempts, completions. Yeah, pretty down the middle. I mean, dude, both of those guys are in a league, a class of their own. Hats off to both of them, man. Josh Allen's a freaking psycho. When I was watching that game, who the heck did they play? It was the Packers. It wasn't even close. Bro, Josh Allen is a psycho for taking the hits he does. I don't know why he does it. Pat started the trend that a good offense and average defense can win titles, so that trend could be the future of the NFL. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think of stuff like, who won the Super Bowl last year? The Rams defense. Obviously, Stafford and Kupp had to step up and make it happen, but, Aaron Donald closed it. So, but yeah, I mean, the Chiefs have been very successful. They've, been the most dominant offense, the most winningest team over the past 5-6 years. So, it's hard to argue with that, right? It's just not everybody's Patrick Mahomes, so it's kind of hard to replicate that when you have Mahomes, who literally carries the team on his back sometimes to wins. Can't wait for the Eagles to implode. Yeah, we'll see. Sheesh, man, they're looking really good so far. You don't like the 3 running back look? It should just be 2. Are you talking about 3 on the roster? What are you talking about? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that more tomorrow. I'm going to do a separate video on it. Who would you rather have a beer with? Ooh, dang, dude. I'd probably rather have a beer with Travis Kelce. I mean, he just seems like... Yeah, he just seems like he would be really fun to have a beer with. Let's just be honest. I wouldn't turn down a beer with either of them, though. Yeah, Kelce Bowl, that'd be awesome, huh? Yeah, that would be awesome, man. Fenton needed a new place because look at it like this. We have 3 rookies. Not much on the cap. Helps the offense as well. Yeah, facts, Jackson. I mean, I don't think we were going to renew him next year or extend him. I think he was on a contract year this year. He's drafted in 2019. So 2019, 20, 21, 22. So, yeah, I mean, they moved him a half season early for a potential 7th round draft pick and free up $1.5 million in cap space. So, hey, let's go. Chiefs did not need to get in the free agency frenzy. I didn't think they were going to make a big swing. I was kind of keeping my eyes out for something. I mean, they got Tony, so there's a move. It's just a little surprising. They're 75 yards from the end zone. Let them run for 7 yards. In the red zone, there's less field to defend. It's harder to score. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, Ari. If McDuffie isn't a top 10 corner, then the Chiefs are in a lot of trouble. I don't know if McDuffie's a top 10 corner regardless, but a lot of potential upside. I mean, he had a true first-round grade from Veach and Company. So, but the problem is he just hasn't played. So he played like 10 snaps in week 1. So we'll see. I don't. Let's put it this way: Trent McDuffie's better than any corner out there right now, other than Snead probably. So it's only gonna help. It's not gonna hurt. If they need to sign someone, don't think any defensive players that are good. I don't know if they're going to sign anybody, man, to be honest. At this point, I'm not sure. Tyrann Mathieu and Daniel Sorensen and Revenge game against the Chiefs. Oh, hey, it's the Saints guy. Hey, man, thanks for beating the Raiders the way you did. I do appreciate that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Cap space will help extend players, but what about free agency pickups? Yeah, I mean, they could explore a couple small pickups. They still are going to owe, like, contract bonuses to players. Like, Juju had incentives in his contract. They're going to still owe him money for when he passes certain yards or plays a certain amount of games. I think a couple other players probably have stuff like that in their contracts as well. But they got money. They've got $5 million. I think they got room for a small move or two if they want. Love the Creed is good shirt. Yeah, dude. I love this shirt. It's from breakingt.com, man. If you go to breakingt.com/howaboutthosechiefs, that's my affiliate link. But yeah, dude, I love this shirt. Love it. Yes, sir. That's hard to say, dude. Tyreek's weak point red zone. Yeah, he only has a couple TDs this year. You should do a tier list video and do your own power rankings. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that. I feel like everybody and their mom does that, but I like it. That's a fun idea. Jay said they will regret their negligence. We have one of the worst pass defenses in football. Yeah, we get no pass rush help. We will regret this. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait and see if anything else happens. So obviously a trade can't happen, but let's just see. Let's see how Mike Dana looks with Frank Clark back. Let's see how, or if any free agents are picked up to kind of beef up the line a little bit. We'll see. A healthy butt kicker would have had us 7 points. Yeah, the Colts game, jeez Louise. Yeah, we faked a field goal. I think we missed one. And then they missed a PAT. Sky Moore muffed a punt. I mean, gosh, man. That was a bad game. Yeah, it's definitely becoming, as the years go on, the NFL is a more QB-friendly, pass-happy league. I mean, yeah, that's just the way it's going. You right, though. I mean, let's be honest. Everybody loves it when teams score points. I mean, one of my favorite games ever was Rams versus Chiefs. Was that Monday Night Football, y'all, or Thursday Night Football? It was one of those. It was like 50-something to 50-something. That game was crazy. I mean, everybody loved the Chiefs and Bills divisional game. That was 40-something to 40-something. People love it when teams score. It's just true. McDuffie Island coming soon. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's go, Alex. With no pass rush help today, I hope Karlaftis, Clark, and Dunlap can step up. Yeah, Dunlap as well is in there. I didn't mention him earlier, but yeah, he was an addition right during training camp, and he's doing okay. I wish we would have had Melvin Ingram still personally, but it is what it is. He chose the Dolphins, so. But yeah, I was hoping for a little bit of pass rush help. Yeah, I would have liked that. I would still drink a beer with either of them. Yeah, facts. McDuffie, Watson, Williams are top 30, then we nailed it. Hey, man, let's freaking go. I like that. If the Chiefs trade up in the first round, what position do they pick? A little early, but I think some of it just depends on, who are they keeping around? Like, what's the Orlando Brown Jr. situation going to look like? Because if he's not the long-term solution, man, you could probably trade up to swing on a left tackle. I mean, the only position groups you should, in my opinion, trade up for, it's going to be, quarterback. We have that. Defensive end, but you got to get way up there. Left tackle. And you've got to get way up there for both. So there might be some people in this chat that's a little bit more on the, like, in the know with college ball and what this year's draft is going to look like and what position group. Because every year, some position groups are weaker than others and some are stronger. So QB, for example, last year was a little bit weaker. But yeah, that's a good question, man. It's a really good question. What's up, Dale? We're working on our future defense. What up from Cali, KC Cali? What's up, man? Hope you're having a good night, Good night, brother. Those are bonuses, not against the cap. Oh, they're not against the cap. What are they? Is that next year's cap? Yeah, I was reading that some of that's going to hit this year's cap. So I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs, though. I'm not like an expert by any means. Azur Kamara looked decent in the preseason. Yeah, he had some good splash plays. I was happy. I was hoping he would stay on the Chiefs practice squad, and he's been there. He's got let go. I think he got re-signed. He got let go. He's back again, so let's go. Yeah, I think Tony might play this weekend. I think it's going to be pretty limited, but Andy Reid did not rule that out. We'll probably find out later this week. There's another presser, I think, happening hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully we get some answers. Billy said, how are you so charismatic at 9? Honestly, I am pretty tired, dude, but I love what I do. I love getting able to just hang out with you guys, talk football, Chiefs. So this is what I love to do, man, and trust me, as soon as I turn the stream off, I go like this. I'm like shut down. But I try to keep the energy going, try to keep it up, man. Try to have fun. When's the watch party? That's a great question, man, because right now I'm streaming every game. That's a great question, though. All the rookie CBs got potential. Yeah, even like Joshua. Yeah. I like Williams, Jalen Watson. I mean, obviously McDuffie. So, you kind of got to throw those guys out there. You got to throw them a little bit to the wolves and just say, here you go. I mean, they kind of were forced to do that because of injuries. Trent McDuffie, Rashad Fenton. But in spite of, getting burned here and there, I think they're playing well. And the coaching staff believe in them enough to say, hey, man, we believe in him enough. We're going to ship off Rashad Fenton. He has the most experience on the team at the position. He gone. So it just shows they do have a lot of trust in the cornerback room now. Could they also, maybe pick up somebody else? Maybe. But for how much money? Like, how much money are you really going to save if you ship Fenton off to save $1.5 million and then you sign somebody else? Like, what the heck is the vet minimum? And again, I'm not a contract expert, so maybe that minimum would be like a prorated amount. Once a player hits 4 years in the league, his minimum salary becomes $900,000. So, again, I'm not an expert. I would think that contract would then be prorated if they sign him this late in the season, right? So you could still save money by bringing in a vet or something. And somebody who has less than 4 years experience, a minimum is $660,000. So some of you guys could probably talk circles around me with salary cap talk. I'm trying to learn all that I can there, but it's pretty complicated. Chiefs are second in pressure, 7th in sacks. Yeah, but a lot of those stats are a little bit they're because of the blitz. So take the blitzes out, and we're not. And we're just not. But there's nothing wrong with blitzing. If you don't blitz, you don't get home. I might look that up for a video. What do the Chiefs defense look like without the blitz? Because a lot of those come from blitzes. Again, I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, right? High risk, high reward, though, every time. People need to not... What's up, Logan? People need to not just instantly go for we're screwed on defense. Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs' defense, in my opinion, for what it's worth, they're in a better position this season at this time than they were last season at this time. I mean, dude, I just talked about this in a video. The Chiefs, after 7 weeks on defense, were like 32nd in everything. Passing yards allowed, total yards allowed, red zone TDs allowed, first downs allowed, rushing yards. I mean, it was so bad. They're in a better spot now. I mean, it's not like leaps and bounds better in every regard, but it is better. I was freaking out last year. Melvin Ingram, acquiring him, that helped. So we didn't acquire no Melvin Ingram this year, but the defense is doing better this season than they were last year, certainly. And there's more potential upside this year too because of just how many rookies are on the team. So in theory, they just keep getting better as they get experience under their belt, right? Go watch film on Nick Bolton versus Henry. I like that idea, Julia. What would you rate some of the trades that happened today? Yeah, good question, man. I mean, there was quite a bit. So honestly, I mean, there was like 10 or 12 that happened. I'd kind of have to really pull them up to look, but I like the Bills got a running back, so I think that was good for them. Miami getting Chubb, that was good for them. I mean, I feel like that was a steep price to pay, but it is what it is. There was another trade that I liked. Somebody got a wide receiver. Who got Claypool? Who got him? I'm not like a Claypool like apologist,
And when it's Grim,
but I liked
Reaper
the trade that I
it.
saw. Holy smokes. Klein family with a 50 bomb. What's up, bro? Just want to say hi and casually drop $50 off on my way out. Holy smokes, man. I will say this, Bryce. There was quite a few moves that I was like, holy crap. Yeah, there was quite a bit, man. What's up? What's up, Iron? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, dude. It's been a lot of fun. Imagine the Raiders were winning and we were losing. We would have to hear Raiders. Yeah. Thank God it's not the case. Another year to gloat so far. Geez. You think Orlando Brown Jr.'s replacement is Kennard? I would think potentially Kennard would be the right tackle of the future. At the worst, he'd be a guard. But left tackle? I mean, hey, if so, let's freaking go. I mean, to be fair, Orlando Brown Jr. doesn't have a lot of experience at left tackle either. This is like his second full season playing at left tackle. So could Kennard? Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I don't think he played a lot of left tackle in college, though. But hey, that doesn't mean he couldn't. How's Leo doing? Haven't heard much about him. I assume he's in training camp balling. So what's up, Jericho? He's getting plays. He's getting snaps, on the defense, some on special teams, but he's mainly only out there on downs where they're like extremely confident the other team's going to run. We might see him a little bit, more against the Titans, but even with Willie Gay Jr. suspended for 4 games, this is off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look at the snap counts, but I don't recall seeing a jump that I thought I would in snaps. So I think Leo is still just developing and progressing and continuing to grow, but he's not out there making, immediate impact. I mean, he is able to make a difference sometimes, but he's not playing a lot of snaps. And I think the Chiefs are just continuing to develop him and kind of raise him up. When the Raiders release Carr and pick up Mac Jones, we throw Carr a bone. Dude, could you imagine if Derek Carr was our backup? He would actually be a really good backup. I'm not going to lie. Now, I think another team would pick him up. Let's just be honest. But that would be crazy. What the heck? Regardless, people act like we're desperate. Yeah, I don't know if the word is desperate. It's a definite weak spot. And, dude, imagine if Jones gets hurt. I mean, I hope not, because he is the freaking D-line. But, yeah, I mean, it's not desperate, but it's definitely the weak spot on the defense. The inability to get home with 4 without blitzing, I think it's just going to be what it is for this year. Sean going to get some reps this week? Yeah, I would think so, right? Dude's really bringing up Phillip Rivers. Yeah, he's in here like every stream, dude. He's bored, man. I don't know. Who's Cutbirth? I don't know who that is. I don't even see a guy named Cutbirth. Or is that guy? No, I don't know who that is. Young CBs are going to make mistakes. Yeah, that's facts. What's up, Veta? How's it going? What you been up to? Colts, what you got? I got Chiefs win. Oh, Cole, what you got? Chiefs win 21-13 against the Titans. Man, I'll give my prediction on Friday. But yeah, I would think the Chiefs win, and I think they could win by 10. Yeah, I mean they're having some issues on offense, for sure. Now the Titans are 5-2, But oh my gosh, dude, an ad started playing on this channel, and it's in my AirPod, and I thought somebody got into my stream and was like legit talking on stream. I was like, how did this person get on stream? Anyway, that freaked me out. Spags gave up 31 points to a half retired, half broken Tom Brady. I mean, they were up by 3 scores. A lot of that was prevent and garbage time. I mean, they were never in that game, bro. Not ever. They were behind by 2 to 3 scores almost all game. Some of you guys need to put your money where out there and go be a coach. Yeah, I think some of it, Huckleberry, man, is just people are passionate. They love the team. They want to see him do well. And yeah, everybody has their opinion. I think that's part of what makes it fun and why these live streams are fun. People can come in here and be like, man, I wish we would have done this or that. We can kind of hash it out. You know, no matter how well I feel like I present some things in videos, people still be on there commenting, calling me an idiot and stuff. And just like, all right, hey, man, I'm just giving my thoughts. So you can't please them all, and everyone's going to have varying opinions. But yeah, sometimes they go a little far. You work at Budweiser Bud Light Distributor. We sent a keg to Kelsey's house last year. A work buddy of mine, hoping chant for him to stay off the keg. He had some performance issues last year. Dude, you sent him a keg? That is fire. Dude, how much is a keg? I'd put a keg right here. That's crazy. The Chiefs defense is literally in the 20s every year. I'd like to be a little bit better. Not to criticize him. Just don't think you. Civil, what's up, man? Thanks for all the great content. How long do you think it takes to get Kadarius Toney involved as a regular piece? Ooh. Give him a month. I'd say give him a month. But you say, I mean, regular piece? Probably postseason, but I would say within a month he's clicking. In theory. Hope you're doing well, man. You got Spag nut huggers? Hey, man, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with people liking Spags. I mean, if you don't, that's all right. But, I mean, we're not going to win. Like, nothing's going to change, like, trying to debate and argue it to death in chat, right? This is not. Yeah, I mean, Spags MO, yeah, he's going to bring the house on meaningful downs, yeah. High risk, high reward. I'm harsh on him sometimes, but, dude, when you actually, like the game against the Bills, man, most of those blitzes were pretty effective against Allen. Obviously, the 2 that weren't, he scored 14 points, so it's like, frick. It just goes back to I wish the D-line could get a little bit more pressure without having to blitz, but I don't mind the blitz. I mean, dude, think of L'Jarius Sneed strip sacking Brady. Think of, I mean, even though we lost, but think of them, sacking Matt Ryan 5 times. The safety on Jimmy G. I mean, there's a lot of times where the blitzes are effective. Any possible releases some teams can make? Possibly, yeah, Chief for Life now. If you're going to say who, I off the top of my head, I'm not really sure. But that 50 bomb is crazy, bro. Holy smokes. Thanks for the 50. Man, oh, man. The Bears. What is it? Wait. I'm behind in chat, but what are we talking about?
And go get it.
Your beard and my beard should do a buddy cop movie. What's up, Wolfman? Let's go, dude. Be at Arrowhead this weekend. Long drive ahead of me. Dude, let's go. Where are you from, man? How far is the drive? Yeah, 50. Holy smokes. I like them Claypool trade. Oh, yeah, the Claypool to the Bears. Thank you. Type B for Bears. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind in chat. I'm trying to catch up. Any news on Bell? Not really, Lego. Coach Reed said after the bye week that both Blake Bell and Lucas Niang could see themselves returning. He didn't give a definite timeline, though, and basically deferred to the doctor. What's the doctor's name? I'm spacing his name right now. Leo's kind of player without a position. Fits in the mic so well. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I can't talk. I'm so tired, guys. I liked the draft selection of Leo. he's just, you know, they're working him in, taking a little while. That's all. Why does Tennessee seem to always be our kryptonite? Yeah, Tennessee and the Colts, man. Yeah, Tennessee kind of took it to us last year, man. Carr's not allowed to touch the helmet of the great one. He can't hold it? Come on now. Just hire Carr to spray water in my mouth? What the heck? To point out the issues we have with pass rush. Doesn't Snead have more sacks? Yeah. At one point in time, he was leading the team in sacks. I don't know if that's still the case, actually. But he might be tied with Chris Jones. What's up, Codename? How's it going, brother? Oh, you're good, Aiden. I knew what you meant. Losing Rashad, a W or an L? That's a great question, Jericho. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I think we lose valuable depth, even if you, let's say you're like, okay, yeah, Rashad Fenton, you're on the bench. We're going to start Watson and Williams over you. But what if McDuffie got hurt again or one of those guys gets hurt? I mean, Fenton's instantly better than anybody else. So I don't know if the Chiefs just have another move planned. Like, I don't know. But they free up $1.5 million in cap space. They weren't going to extend him to a new contract anyway next year. The Falcons need secondary help. So you could look at it both ways a little bit. It's not like a make or break trade. We need to stop King Henry. Dude, the Klein family with a 10 bomb after the 50 bomb. Holy smokes. Yeah, we need to stop that guy. Yeah, he ran for over 200 last week. Yes, sir. 10 bomb, 50 bomb, everybody bomb. We got Wolfman with the 2 bomb. You guys are going absolutely haywire, man. How do you feel about losing Fenton? Oh, yeah, I guess I just talked about that. But, yeah, I don't know if the freeing up cap space is for a free agent move. I don't know. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see, but I'm very intrigued. Yeah, man. RIP Takeoff. Yeah, dude. Freaking sad, dude. He was like, what, 27, 28? I just said dude like 5 times, but very sad. Worst thing to happen for the Broncos, they won and will ride with Hackett. Hey, man, as long as they want to keep Hackett, I won't complain at all. Wow, this is still going? Yeah. I'll probably get off at 10, so we got about 20 more minutes. What's going on, CJ? How's it going, brother? Yeah. Crazy, huh? I did not expect Fenton to go. Not really. Honestly, I'm drained from hitting refresh on Twitter. Bro, I was hitting refresh so much, man. Yeah, Colts. Yeah. Oh, you've been to 3 Chiefs versus Colts game, 1 in 2006. Oh, gosh, 13. Ah, dang, dude. Dang, that's rough. Zachary with the 2 bomb. Let's go. South Florida, but at Arrowhead a few times a year. Man, did you say you're driving? That's a freaking drive, brother. Holy smokes. Getting a Colts loss vibe about this game? Ooh. I sure hope not. We really need this W. You know, especially with the Bills winning. You know, we need to continue to pull ahead in our division. Cole, you're tired. Go to sleep soon. I will. Yeah, you can tell I'm like stumbling over my words a little bit. Yeah, these 2-hour live streams are, I mean, they're pretty crazy. Not a lot of people do them. Grossi does it pretty regularly, but whew. Eric Stone Street might provide some pass rush. Hey, I like that idea. And Mahomes, we trust. Let's freaking go, dude. He must be drinking. $60? I don't know. He's being hella supportive. That's crazy, huh? Short-term minor L, long-term dub. I like that. My life is at an all-time low, but this man keeps me sane. Bro, if I keep you sane, man, holy smokes. But I appreciate it, and I'm freaking really sorry to hear your life is at an all-time low, man. Hopefully, you know, things move up for you and just stay positive. Focus on like what you do have in your life that are blessings. You know, even if what you're going through is crazy, I don't know if you're sick or you lost a loved one or whatever. You know, hold on to the positives you have in life, even if it's just a few, and just hold on tightly to them, man. And, you know, I'm never one to say, suck it up. Like, Broncos dude, country. Sometimes we go through hard times and ride through them. And just don't give up, brother. $2 from from On the Money. Dude, you guys are going nuts tonight. Holy smokes. A 50 bomb. My wife is in here. Oh, shoot. RGR? RGR in here? Who's in there? Yeah, Legos everywhere. That guy is everywhere. They were princesses, basically. One was Elsa and one was a princess with, the oldest was a princess with like a unicorn horn. I made it. I got it. $2 from On the Money, man. You guys are being super generous today. Speaking of the Titans, the last Chiefs games I went to was the Titans lost. Bro, I was at that game, Micah. Gosh, dang it. I was at that game. I think I'm not going to go to a Chiefs postseason game ever again. I was at that game. I was at another Chiefs loss before that and then in the postseason, and then I was at the AFC Championship game. Man. CH wanted to dress up. Oh, here we go. Eric's always joking, so was he wanted to dress up as a legitimate NFL running back for Halloween, but was not able to locate the correct costume. Come on now. Come on now. Inspirational quote. Hey, man, I'm not trying to be like corny, but hey, man, he said he's at an all-time low. So I'm just like, dang, dude, hold on, bro. Like, don't give up. Titans aren't as good as last year. Cole, do you think we can win the AFC? I think it's, possibly, Grayson. It's going to be freaking tough. Like, the Bills have the tiebreaker. We basically got to win every game, bro. You know, we got to win. We have a chance. It's not impossible. You know, and the Bills could lose a couple games that they shouldn't, and then we got to take advantage of that. It's not impossible. Could still do it. Well, we appreciate you standing up in these live streams. You do it. You red-bearded, pasty as Elmer's glue, chief talking wizard. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I made a community post recently on my channel and said, hey, guys, you got any feedback on how I could do better on the channel? And one guy, I don't remember who it was, but he's like, you should sit. And he was like, don't stand, like, hang out like we are and sit. I was like, bro, if my back wasn't jacked, I would freaking sit, man. So we stand because we got to, but we make it happen. Captain Insano tossing balance. Let's go. Appreciate you, Steven. What Mahomes did in 2020 season was very underrated. What specifically are we talking about? I feel like what he does every year is it becomes so like commonplace that he's constantly underrated. Because yeah, he's like, if he's not doing this every single game, hate. But it's like, come on now. I almost don't want the Chiefs to win the AFC. Something about it, like chip on the shoulder. You have my dream job. Get to talk Chiefs for a living. No, man, let's go, dude. It's kind of exhausting at times, but I love it. I'm just a lot of late nights, but I truly enjoy it, man. I'm blessed and very grateful. Grateful for you guys, the community we built. It's just been a lot of fun. Does Mahomes need to dislocate his knee? No. No. God, that scared me so bad. Ooh, that would be fire. How do you watch Chiefs games with newborns? Ooh. Put them in the other room, man. I'm not going to lie. Over the years when my girls were younger, I have definitely screamed at the TV and made them cry. Like, it wasn't intentional. Like, the Chiefs did something crazy, and I just jumped up and screamed and definitely made my daughters cry. So put earmuffs on them. I was hoping we pick up Josh Allen. Yeah, it would have. Just seems like they weren't willing to pay the price. Something about when the Chiefs play angry. Yeah, right. Stretch and physical therapy. Dog, got lower back issues myself, doing everything I can. Yeah, I'm not going to go into surgery. I do need to do a little bit more. My surgery was successful last Thursday. Oh, okay, good. I thought Matthew was about to say I literally just read the comment before said don't have surgery, and then this one said my surgery was successful. I was caught off guard. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's his low, right? Season. I believe that was his low. But dude, that's still a good season, man. I sit and drive during the whole live stream. Yeah, you're crazy. You're always driving. You have a feeling? Brian Cook? Oh, let's go. I like that. Let's go then. I'm standing too. My back hurts. Yeah, man, I feel that. No, please, no. Dang it. I'm so behind in chat sometimes I don't know what we're talking about. How did you enjoy your day and a half vacay last week? Well deserved, my man. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it was good. My wife and I, we went to like Hotel Kansas City near P&L, and dude, we're so old. We went to P&L, and we were like hanging out for like this Halloween. They were doing like a Halloween thing at P&L, but dude, it was like 9 o'clock, and my wife and I were like, I'm done. We went and watched TV or something. We watched a TV show. It's just like, we're old. We're getting old, man. Exactly it, Cole. Guys play way better when they're disrespected. Oh, that's facts. When the family and I come to town, you down for barbecue? Yeah, I've definitely been asked that a few times. Part of the problem, man, I can't sit. I can't sit at a restaurant in those uncomfortable chairs with my back right now. So that's part of the issue. Although I'd love the offer, and I'm not opposed if I can get better. Andy Reid's son, yeah, he did get 3 years. Yeah, he did. Not enough. Do you think the Chiefs are going to get Derek Gore? Yeah, that's not out of the realm of possibilities. He could get re-signed to the practice squad. Somebody just sent me a message somewhere. It was either on IG or Twitter. They shared a story from Derek Gore, and Derek Gore said he's almost to 100%. You should have a Chief Cave for your show. Nah, this is it, man. I'm a minimalist. This is what I want. I got more. I got a signed Tyreek Hill jersey over here and a couple other things in another room, but I'm a minimalist, man. I want it clean. I want it simple. I don't want it obnoxious. Not like, it's fine if people have more of like a man cave feel, but I'm just such a minimalist, man. It's just how I am. I love all the chiefed up video. Bro, if you guys haven't seen it, I did an interview with All Chiefed Up, and they're breaking it into like 3 different parts. Those guys are wild over there, man. I heard that. I'm not sure if it's true. Got a TENS unit, so beneficial. Oh, yeah? Helped that good, huh? Why does Chris Jones only shine when playing against Garoppolo? Hey,
you gotta fight.
That's fine with me.
For your right.
Number 1 seed isn't the name of the game. It's to win another bowl. Yeah, facts, right? I mean, I love the idea of a first-round bye, even though you're saying number 1 seeds haven't fared well in the playoffs lately. I love the idea of a first-round bye, just mainly when you're that deep into the season for health purposes for the players. But I mean, you know, it don't matter. At the end of the day, let's just get there. Wish I could send another 100, but I blew 50 on a $1 billion Powerball. Well, hey, if you win it, man, let's go then. You're all good, bro. Yeah, I appreciate that when you did. Holy smokes. I have a feeling we'll take care of Bengals, knock on wood. Teams try their best. Well, against the Bengals, man, Jamar Chase may still be injured with this hip injury. Yeah, people saying political stuff. Yeah, let's keep that out of here, man. I don't know who said what. Maybe you didn't even mean anything, whoever it was, but we don't really talk about that here. We made little Lizzie cry because we were yelling during a game. A year later, she's leaning over the iPad, pounding her fist and screaming, "Go, go, go. Let's go, man." What is your YouTube origin story? Your energy's fire, Cole. Justin, thanks for the 5. I mean, like, the long story short, I wanted to start a YouTube channel for quite a while, just didn't know what to do. I wanted to start an NFL channel like almost when the season started, didn't have the confidence to do it. Finally in January 20, like the weekend of the 24th, the weekend of the Bills game, I saw some acquaintances of mine on Facebook. They started their own YouTube channel. And I was like, this is stupid, man. I was like, why haven't I started a YouTube channel? Because I was like, I had a feeling like maybe I could do well. Or I think I would have a lot of fun doing it. So that day I made the YouTube channel and posted my first video, which was a Bills and Chiefs injury report video. It was horrible. I mean, I watch it back and I'm like, oh my gosh. But that was the start. The Bills divisional game that morning, and then the Chiefs won how they did, and it kind of propelled my channel like within 2 days to 1,000 subs, and I was able to get monetized. And then, bro, every morning, woke up at 3:55. Worked for 4 to 5 hours on a video before work, and then went to work and did it all year long, all off season long. That's kind of like the short. That's like the short version of the story. That's pretty crazy though. What the freak? What is happening? Mark with the 50 bomb. Dude, you guys are going crazy. Daddy. Dude, thanks for the 50, Mark. This is a second 50 bomb. You guys have been going crazy with memberships. I just appreciate the comments too, like the likes. But dude,
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
donos.
And go get it.
Holy smokes, man. We've had all kinds of stuff. 2 bombs we've had. I mean, I've had 2 Cash App donos. Fitz nuts with the Cash App. Test with the 3 bomb. Test. Wait. Oh, okay. Dang. Yeah, you guys are going nuts, man. Let's be honest, we weren't allowed to trade our first pick. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like what was rumored, right? I mean, Veach did say it in jest and everybody laughed. He was probably half serious, which means unless they came across a deal that they could not, they were going to basically hold that first round pick unless there was a deal they could not refuse. Holy smokes. GG Omen with the 10. Sorry I missed most of it. I mean, dude, you're all good, man. Thanks so much, dude. You guys are going crazy. What are the Hall of Fame statuses of Walter Payton, Bergeron, and Earl Campbell have in common with CEH? They're all busts? Oh, no. Oh, no, Eric. Wasn't the Bills' defense and offense top last year, too? Their defense was definitely one of the best. They're better now. Let's put it that way. I mean, they are suffering with some injuries, but great offseason signing. Von Miller. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you already know, Kyle. Mahomes and company, they'll do all they can to win. And they've proved that more times than not, even if they're trailing by 10-plus points, they're not out of the game. Imagine we have a AFC South curse when we lose to all the AFC South. I hope not, Scully. Appreciate you. You rock. What do you think of Skip's hate from Mahomes? It's fabricated, Corey. There's levels to this game. And Skip is a level 5,000 troll. He's good at his job. And I freaking tip my cap because I troll a lot on this channel. I tip my cap to that man. Yeah, I mean, he's an idiot, but he freaking does it on purpose, man. Does it on purpose. I did a sports page nearly 10 years ago. Oh, that's fire. Let's go, dude. I dig that. You don't take clowns seriously? No. Veach never makes moves. Sometimes he does. I mean, when, think about, what? Did Veach sign Tyrann Mathieu? Was that Veach? There's Frank Clark, for what that's worth. That was Veach, right? But then he signed Tooney in the offseason. He traded for Orlando Brown Jr. He drafts pretty well. Yeah, he's not going nuts, but he's doing pretty well. Cole, flap your arms and cluck like a chicken. Now you're a better DB than Rashad Fenton. What the heck? Cut out the voice saying who have joined. It's disturbing. Are you scared, Jack? Are you scared, my man? Skip just tries to generate clicks. Yeah, facts. Cole, what do you think the score will be Sunday? Yeah, Gary, I'll get into that soon. I think the Chiefs probably, they have the ability to win by 10. Like initial thoughts, their average points per game is 31, so pretty safe to say 21-31. But we'll see. We'll see when I do my game prediction video on Friday. Veach signed Reed. Yeah, Veach signed Reed. He signed MVS. He's making moves. They're just pretty strategic moves, yeah. What do you think the score will be, Gary? Let me know. We do not win the Super Bowl without Clark. Yeah, facts. We don't win the Super Bowl without Tyrann, without Sammy Watkins. There's a lot of people that, you had the right roster at the right time, right? Yeah, dude. He had a lot of key ones. That's facts. Was it worth it? Yes. Turn your head and don't grab anyone. Dude, everyone's going crazy on Fenton. Eagles are good, but their schedule's way easier. Yeah. The Eagles' schedule for the rest of the season, bro, they could almost go undefeated. It's pretty freaking crazy. 42-24? Oh, wow. I like that. 40-0, said Sean. Oh, my gosh. Would have been great if Josh Allen sacked Josh Allen for the game. Oh, yeah, if we had him, it'd be fire. Dude, you guys went absolutely crazy. Gigi Omen with the 10. Mark with the 50. Justin with the 5. Klein family with the 50. We had multiple. The others are gone, and I can't see them, but we have multiple 10 bombs. 2 bombs. Gifteds. Man, you guys are going nuts. As much as I dislike skips, Mahomes hate, maybe it fires up Patrick. Yeah, I freaking hope so. I hope the Jets can beat the Bills. I hope every team beats the Bills. We need it. I was hoping the Packers would, and then after I don't know, the first quarter, maybe halfway through the first quarter, I was like, yeah, they're losing this game by 17. Cole, you just started the channel after my birthday. Oh, let's go. You are the rookie of the year for content. Hey, man, let's go. I love that. Appreciate you, brother. Tannehill playing. What's up, Henry? I think, I checked today, and I think it's still in the air. I think it's still in the air on who starts. Simon with the 5. Am I the only one who's still in shock? They did get a star player on defense or did not? I don't know, Simon. Thanks for the 5 bomb. You need to do more polls on your lives? Well, what do you want? I'll do one right now. What do you want to do? I used to do them a lot at the beginning. What do we want the poll to be? We could do one right now. You want to do Yeah, let me know. I'll do one. You guys remember some of you remember the live stream we did a poll as a hot dog, a sandwich? Holy smokes, that one was crazy. We've done a poll, should pineapple be on pizza? What did I used to do before YouTube? Videographer, photographer. I still do that on the side a little bit. But probably 80-something% of my income comes from YouTube. My wife does a little bit on the side. She does some social media stuff. Appreciate that 5 bomb. Am I the only one who's still in shock? They did. I think you meant did not get a star player. You just watched my first video. Oh man, let's go, dude. Yeah, I was like, I did not know what I was doing, and I talk like this, like, all right, for the injury report. What did I say? I was like, Daryl Williams' toe's hurt. I don't really know what's going on with his toe. Oh my gosh. I'm not in shock that they didn't make a big move on defense. I'm a little surprised there was no move. In fact, they just traded away on the defense. Great question, Herping. That's a great question. I mean, that's the hope. We can, in theory, we stopped Jonathan Taylor. You know, we had other backs too that we were against and we were able to hold down. So I freaking hope so, man. CH got 6 tutties total. McCole got 3 in one game. The defense is 13th in sacks after a bye. We run a 4-3. A 3-4 brings more different pass rushers. Hard to complain except punt returns. Special teams, man, that's been a weak spot for sure. We've missed a field goal in almost every game. And then the punts have been, a little rough. But yeah, I agree. Eagles are not winning in Dallas with Dak. They beat Cooper Rush. Dak owns the Eagles. Hey, man. Yeah, I mean, they may not go undefeated, but I'm like, it's not out of the realm of possibilities. You don't think the Chiefs will win the AFC, but we can come in second with the 12-5 or 13-4. I mean, before the season started, I said Chiefs go 12-5. If they go better than that, that's great. Excited to see McDuffie play this week. Do a poll on whether or not to do a poll. I need to get better about doing them. We used to have some fun with polls, man. We did. Oh, we did a pineapple on pizza. Yeah, we did that one. I think we can go 9-1. I mean, dang, 9-1. We finished. What is that? 14-3. It's not impossible. I mean, we got to beat. We got to beat Denver twice. Which hopefully in theory, we do. They're not playing well. We got to beat the Raiders. We got to beat the Chargers. Those were our one-score games. Those are close. We got to beat the Bengals. Got to beat the Rams. So hopefully, I mean, if we could do that, I mean, then we got the Jags. It's not out of the realm of possibilities to make that happen. Ooh, pineapple bacon smoked hot peppers. I like bacon on there. That's a great idea. You don't think we can stop King Henry? I don't know if we could completely stop the man. He's a freaking machine. But I don't know if he's going to have a heyday. We'll see. I mean, Frank Clark gone hurts a little. Maybe weird, but neutral on pineapple. Yeah, my stance on pineapple on pizza is like if it's there at a party and someone ordered Canadian, whatever, that Hawaiian pizza, like I'll eat it, but I'm not going to order it. You think the Chiefs traded Fenton away? Possibly, Georgie. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities for a free agent signing to happen. We'll have to see, though. But that could definitely happen. I have to leave, Cole. Could you say bye? Bye. See you, Grayson. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm going to get off in a couple minutes myself. To be honest, I don't think the Chiefs will lose again. 15-2. And we lost to the Colts. Any given Sunday, man. Right? Any given Sunday. We could have beat the Bills and we were right there. So, any given Sunday. Which is why the Chiefs could win out. I mean, it's pretty crazy to think about, but I understand winning the coin toss. We defer for the second half, but it would take teams off their game plan with the TD right out of the gate. I like that. I think winning out after this bye is totally doable. Yeah, I think it could be. The Browns could be a potential problem for the Bills. Hey, they freaking smoked the Bengals. I mean, Jamar Chase, without Jamar Chase, it's that bad? Or the Browns that good? That was crazy, man. Ooh, I like that. Kendrick's the best right now. That was random. I like that, though. Julia's hungry. Dang, I need pizza, too. Is pineapple a meat? No. I like the works pizza without olives and mushrooms. No, I'm fine. I just don't like vegetables on my pizza, man. I like all pizza, but just don't throw vegetables on it. Doesn't need it. Titans have a terrible passing game. They only have 1,100 yards passing, 6 passing TDs. We focus on run D and we'll be fine. I like that. That's crazy, dude, to think about. Henry just went for 200. Yeah, he did. It's improbable he does that 2 times in a row. Yeah, I hope not. Jeez Louise, man. If he does that, we're in trouble. Chiefs could be undefeated if special teams was better. Lost both Colts and Bills due to missed field goals. Yeah, the Bills, we missed a field goal. We missed a 3-pointer. But it still would have been 23-24, right? I believe. But yeah, I mean, we've missed a field goal in almost every game. 1971 Blonde, good night. Let's go, Chiefs. Good night. Do a poll on whether people like pause. Hey, Rick, appreciate you, man. How long do you think Andy Reid has in him? 3 to 5 more. Why not? Just like he could hang it up whenever. I mean, if they win, if the Chiefs win another ring, I mean, he could hang it up soon, but hopefully he keeps going. That's all he knows, right? Roughest part of the season's done. We can literally win every game. Just doubt it, but our young players are only going to get better. I like that, Marty. Yeah, it's not impossible. See you later, Seth. Appreciate you, man. If we're going to do a poll, I vote. Okay, Wayne. Oh, my God. We will send Thor home again in the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. Trent being gone was the difference, and we are hiding Isaiah still. Dude. Trent was gone. Willie Gay was suspended. So those are 2 big ones. I think Rashad Fenton was hurt, but don't matter now. He's gone. But that was another one. Kadarius Toney is another great weapon. For the King Shane Buechele? What? I can't wait to get revenge on the Bengals. Oh, dude. We need that win so bad. Oh, they're like our kryptonite, man. I can troll on a lot of teams, but I can't troll on the Bengals in like any of my videos. Maybe just one more pick in the background. Dude, I was just talking to my wife about having something here. Like right here. Like a circle. Something circle on the wall right there. Bam. Oh, dude, Minsky's pizza's fire. Dang it, dude. Now I'm freaking hungry, man. Finn just got better with Bradley Chubb. Yeah, they did. I'm just glad Burrow didn't win the Super Bowl. Skip would have been screaming Mahomes. Yeah, you're right. Next time a Casey Pizza poll. Okay. Yeah, we could do it now. There's freaking 400 people in here still. But what places should I do? Somebody give me some names. What are the best Casey Pizza places? Somebody give me some or just the best pizza place in general. Some people give me some names. Ooh, that'd be fire. New Heights right there. If we beat him, got to do it. Have to. Ooh, that's a good one. Did you see Jerry Jones get in trouble for dressing up as a blind ref for Halloween? Wait, what? You being serious? Yeah, Minsky's has got to go in there. Okay. Minsky's is going. Yeah, Papa Murphy's is going in there because I like Papa Murphy's. Oh, dude. We might have to do Casey's. Milwaukee Deli, I've never even heard of it. Funhouse Pizza, Waldo Pizza. Okay, we got Waldo. We got Waldo Pizza. What else? What's up? You had surgery today, have nothing to do, so you're a lifesaver. Well, sorry if you just hopped in because I was supposed to get off at 10. I'm going to get off in a couple minutes, but we're about to figure out. We're about to do a poll on pizza. Yeah, Casey's is freaking good. Oh, Spin Pizza is kind of good too. Why won't the Jags send Josh Allen to us? I don't know, because we called about him. Why don't we trade Cole Harvin for D-line help when we have Tony? Well, Ridley got traded. That's a crazy trade that happened, actually. So Ridley gone. And then, yeah. If they saw something that, if you could trade Hardman for an immediate impact player on defense, okay. But McCole is a good contributor on the offense right now, and Tony's going to take some time to get ready. Red Baron. Eric. Oh, man. Dude, okay, a bunch of people said Casey's. We got to do Casey's. This isn't... we got some... I feel like a couple people said... Can you do a skit with Mr. Goodbar? That's actually a great idea. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to do this. This is... Here's the poll. I know I can only put 4 on there, man, so I'm sorry. Casey's is actually freaking fire. I kind of want to go now and get a piece. Gary, I actually like thin crust, man. I used to like deep dish, but I get full after like 2 pieces. Little Caesars, they're not bad. Pizza 51, I've never heard of that. Casey's Beer Pizza. What is that? I've never heard of that. Totino's. Subway pulled the Russell Wilson ad? No, I like that. How's this looking? Bro, Casey's is a close second to Minsky's right now. Bro, Casey's is so good. Do a stream with Tom and Perna. Oh, dude, this is random. But Perna sent me some coffee. And I was like, yo, I'll do a video on it. So I made a funny ad video for him. It's like a minute long. And he's going to play it on their show tomorrow. Tom Grossi, their GPS podcast. So that's funny. If you guys want to see it, I'll play it on here before I get off. It's a minute long. But it was fun. It was pretty funny to make too. DiGiorno. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno, man. Minsky's had that Kelsey pepperoni special. I think they still do, actually. The Danger Witch high need sunset. Yo, Joe. What the heck? Papa Murphy Chicago style is the best. Oh, that sounds kind of good. We like Papa Murphy's a lot here. Never heard of the other three choices. You never heard of... Where the heck are you, Justin? You've never heard of Papa Murphy's or Casey's? Where are you? Oh, you have heard of Casey's. Okay. Minsky's is in like Kansas City area. Papa Murphy's is... I thought Papa Murphy's was kind of big. Waldo's a bit smaller. 407 watching Soren Petro 106. Soren Petro's live right now? That's cool. No, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the community here is crazy. And you know, we built a great community. Rush should have a YouTube channel of him eating stuff. No, please no. Yeah, Perna does seem like a good dude, man. He DM'd me early on, followed me on Twitter, and he's like, hey, man, let's do a collab video before the Chiefs and Broncos play. Eat dinner and Cole still spinning it. Yeah, we about to get off soon here. Your cameo on Halloween was fire. Are you talking about for All Chiefed Up? That was pretty funny. A mellow mushroom? A mellow mushroom pizza? I don't think so. Ooh, Costco pepperoni is great. Yeah, we'll take that. I like that. Yeah, I like Papa Murphy's, though. It's good. Papa Murphy's everywhere? Okay, that's what I thought. Geno Smith is greater than Russell Wilson. I like Pernas. That's good sports. Yeah, he's hilarious, man. He really is. The All Chiefed Up in RGR skit. Yeah, I didn't know what all they were doing. They're like, yeah, we asked Cole if it was cool. I was like, yeah. I don't care what y'all say about me. They said I was broke and addicted to alcohol or something. I was like, what the? It was pretty funny. I never even heard of that. Quick chip pepperoni. Oh, that's kind of good too. Bro, Minsky's won this thing. Yeah, do barbecue so we can all start ordering. Oh, we've done that, but we'll have to do that a different day. We will definitely have to do that a different day. Well, man, my battery's about to die. I'm freaking exhausted. It's been a long day for this trade deadline. Minsky's won, by the way. But I just wanted to say thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the likes, all the comments. Donos went nuts. Memberships went nuts tonight. Super supportive and freaking encouraging. So what a great start to November. It's the 1st. We'll be back for a live stream Friday at 2 p.m. Do the Red Friday live stream. And then I'm going to stream during the game. Sunday Night Football, Chiefs versus Titans. I'll do a live play-by-play reaction. Do that for every game. And we'll have some videos to drop every day. So, man, the support has been unreal. You guys are the freaking real MVPs. And everybody, Uri, Julia, Cora, Rick, K. Wayne, Matthew, Chad, Eric, Addister, Gary, Huckleberry. Thanks for all the mods holding it down, man. Thanks for Lego. I don't know if I saw Flip in here, but Huck's been in here. K. Wayne's been holding it down. Yeah, man. Appreciate all you guys. I don't know if there's any other mods that I missed, but thanks for the members as well. You guys are the best, man. So until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?